Alright. Wait, not new game. Oh, no. No, not new game. We're doing load game. There we go. The investigation for Nagito Komaede. Dang, I forgot about these riffs. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaede. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma Plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Okay. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed. Is there something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Oh, there is? Or is there? Well, not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yep. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Oh, wait, 1 second. Let me just grab my phone. I left it. Okay. Sorry, I kind of left it on my bed. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Hey, what's up, Olga? How you doing? Hope you're okay. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Jesus, I don't know why I struggled reading that. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. There's fire grenades. Hey, Akane. That's a lot of stuff. Akane, let's talk to Akane first. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. Jack, what death? So Nagito died, and we don't know who killed him yet. So we're investigating right now. But hopefully, the trial, I won't struggle too much. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Oh, what's going to happen? This rotten school trip is going to end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end? Does that mean you don't think that'll happen? Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you mean, something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Hey, don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright. Chiaki, got anything for us? She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yep. Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. Well? You can see a girder right next to it, right there. See? Can you see that red streak? Huh? Definitely looks like blood. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? I don't know, dude. Seeing all the ways he was stabbed, I mean, it's plausible. Plus, it's in a straight line. Yeah, I guess. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Yeah, let's remember that. So I'm just gonna talk to everybody first. A movie... video. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Okay, Sonia. If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. Alright, well, let's talk to, let's investigate the body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Burnt rope, I guess. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope is burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That is odd. Home, what, so kill. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife. Well? By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand. It cannot be. And then... oh, that's wrong voice. And then they finished him off with the spear. How cruel. That is pretty cruel. Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all? You are right. That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Possibly. A reason they had to use the spear, huh? I don't know. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over. It doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. I got a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Shocky moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. and in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it right back once I'm done investigating here.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed.
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Face. Oh my god. Left hand, I guess. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from his left arm. From when his left arm was sliced, but...
Excuse me.
Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else that's strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's no blood. There's also, wait,
Oh my god.
here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right?
Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I hope you're having a good day.
I win.
Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? I'll wash it off, I don't know. Can I move? No, I can't. Anything else? A spear, I guess. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What? Nazumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. That's great, man. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Oh yeah, that is kind of wacky. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Probably be smart, yes. The spear. I already investigated the spear. I investigated that. Okay. Can the wire? Nope. Okay. Feet. Let's investigate the feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Maybe to tie him up, they stabbed his legs so that he couldn't walk. Why would the killer do something like that? I don't know. At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they had held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Maybe. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Geez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even if I'm surprised at myself, does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Well, you know. This is what, the 6th time now? I mean... Alright, what else? The lighter. Ooh. You know what that means? Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Really? That is true.
which means
What did I act like I didn't...
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh?
Oh, using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set a fire to their crime scene, but what? But what? Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably the fire grenades. Yeah. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Yeah, because the sprinklers. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Yeah. Monokuma plushie. That's a hole in it. Maybe that's where the spear came from. They jabbed. So this is what happened. I'm gonna call it right now. They tossed the Monokuma plushie over to Nagito for him to catch it, and then they took the spear and they stabbed him. That's what happened. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy for Monokuma.
Yeah, good job. Good luck, dude. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. I don't know either, but we'll figure it out at the trial. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. I guess. There's a lot of that. Akane, you got anything? But it looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written, blah blah blah. Okay. So they could just be saying the same stuff. In that case, I'm just gonna click on the other stuff then, and not talk to anybody. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Probably, I would say. But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away. Yeah. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh? Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I know it, it's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be, was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the others tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange?
It looks like dominoes, I guess. Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. The player, right, is playing some nice music. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? I don't know. That's a good question. Anything else to click on? I mean, I guess I could talk to people.
Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Miss Sonia's all wet. Oh my god. She's all drenched and soggy? You were thinking that, huh?
Of course
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
You're screwing with me.
Yes.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd.
Hey.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Nice, man. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him, there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
You're pathetic.
Well, think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Alright. What about you, Sonia? You got anything to say? Looks like Sonia is focusing on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is all right. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well... That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my. It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. Holy crap, calm down. I'm just asking you questions. But you are pretty sussy, I'm gonna admit. Sonia.
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first... I'm sorry, that was just funny. The dialogue was hilarious. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs here. There. Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. Okay. Why? Okay, so also if they were fake, and they were just fireworks, how did he just like blow a hole through the restaurant? What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However,
Okay, that's
our
Monami.
plan was an utter failure.
I can see that.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell.
Yeah? God damn it all to hell?
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Well, glad we're on the same wavelength. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have just been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. I still got my eye on you, though. Just because it's kinda suspicious. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We won't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no way to accept... There's no other way except to do it. Okay, Jesus, I'm struggling. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. A lot of investigating. A lot of investigating. Let's, well, start with the factory, I guess. Go to the military base. And then we'll go to... somewhere else, you know? Hey, Sonia. Got anything? I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However,
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. And what's that?
well,
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh? What do you mean by that?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base, or this factory, then it was from... He brought it from the Octagon? Ah, yeah, maybe.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. The lives of Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Okay. Okay, I expected as much, but you know, you never know. Gotta look. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop, is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his messages so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed. which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. Yeah, I'm tired. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Apparently, the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Oh. Hey. The equipment. There's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. It looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Okay. Anything else? Let's check out the break room, probably. The break room is on the other side of this door. The fire grenades, anything inside. There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. So I'm done here? Am I done here? I guess I would be if I didn't. It would have stopped me from leaving, so I guess that's it. I would like to go outside. Please. Now, we're gonna go to the military base. And then, at the military base, we're gonna investigate some more on this place. And, you know, Kazuichi, my man. Got anything? Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. There's a lot of stuff to investigate. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty and nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. Was there? And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much in his video message. Yeah. He did say he knew they were fake, so... So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Who knows? He's kind of dead, so, you know, we don't know. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. Oh, I found it! What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, it's the same one. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Yes! What? It is. Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. That is fishy. Are you sure you're not lying to me? Perhaps. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Yeah. Honestly, that's probably smart. Helicopter. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru. It doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Is that it? There was literally nothing here. Holy crap. What's the point of even coming here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe later it'll, like, show up. And it'll be, useful. So what are we investigating? The, what are we I don't even remember. I know it's cottage. But I also want to investigate something else, and I don't remember that other thing. Give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute to think about it. Just 1 minute. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go to his cottage. I don't remember. It's bad. I know. Cottage is over here. Yeah, the hotel. Alright, Monokuma, I'm gonna need you to unlock his door. Where's his door? Nope. Oh. Chiaki, my girl, you had the same idea. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. Why? What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. Okay, let's investigate. Huh? It's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'll look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. And let me know when we can go inside. Yeah, got it. Well, that other area I wanted to investigate is... I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay. Just go through all the islands. Not that. Not the airport. Not the beach. So. No Monokuma Rock. Nothing on the 5th island. I know it's that. It's not on the 5th island. 4th island is the amusement park. 3rd island was like the Titty Typhoon, right? So, the 2nd island, maybe. Or was it the 2nd island with the Titty Typhoon? No. I really completely forget what I had to investigate. God damn it. Why am I dumb? God. What was it I needed to investigate? I don't even remember, dude. Not that. Nezumi Castle. Jesus. This is the castle. Figured it out. It's okay. Little late, but it's fine. Little better late than never, really. Think about it. Hey, Fuyuhiko, my guy. Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. True. She kind of right, though. Damn. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I don't know. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright, well, I guess we go to his cottage, because that's the only place left to investigate. Chiaki. Perhaps you were able to get Monokuma's attention. and get Nagito's cottage door open. 2, 1. There we go. I can count backwards and forwards. Just like that. Hotel site. Hey, nice. Chiaki, I love you. You know that? Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. I'm sorry. I'm just like taken back by this dialogue. I don't. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
So can we use Vavavoaloose and it'll open any door?
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Let's go inside. Let's see. What does this room look like? I found Monami's chest. I'm so nice. I'm so amazing. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking? What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Could be the, Okay, that music change was extreme, but could be something to do with his treasure box. Who knows? A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box, covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. You know, one could say it is, yes. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? I don't know. In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. That's true. He's a guy who does things with reason, and doesn't do things with no reason. That made total sense. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. It is a playing card. Inside there was a notebook. This is it. Why is it a note? Oh, it's a notebook? That does not look like a notebook, but okay. Why is it a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It continued sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Oh, day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks to be that, yes. Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go inside the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Specifically, us. I don't know why that's weird, but yes.
Hey,
Hajime, did something happen? No, it's nothing. Don't look at my notebook! Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't
Phew,
forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Well, you know, finders keepers. Am I right? Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey,
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
that's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Yeah. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too. Yeah, you know what? Now that I look at it, doesn't look like she has any fingies. I don't know why I used fingies. I wish I could take that back. I am so sorry. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey,
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
what are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but was what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said he didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Notebook. Alright. Well, I did see this, so let's go. You already know. I got that keen eye. Just like that. So what else is there? The bed, maybe? Could be something hidden under the mattress or under the sheets. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks like the one in my room, but
Hey,
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like porn. Oh, okay. That wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but sure, porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no exception and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? Looks like a gas mask. It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? Probably. A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? I don't know, man. Wait. The only time gas was ever put on to us, Jesus, was whenever we were going to go to the funhouse, right? So what if he was the traitor and he was just projecting onto us? You know what I'm saying?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag, and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Mayonnaise.
Alright, is there anything else? Maybe the bathroom? Who knows? Since it's structured like just like my room, the shower room is over there. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Alright. There's the bookcase, the bookshelf. My fault. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed into the shelves. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. What? Then, Jock, you guys anything to say? Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Like what? The treasure box again? Mommy didn't write in that notebook, so who did? No, that notebook doesn't matter right now. That's it? The window. Who knows? Maybe the window has something. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Okay. Do you want me to, like, leave? So some things I need to... Okay, great, man. Maybe the bed has still some more stuff. This bed that comes with the cottage, blah, blah, blah. Aside from that, the blue piece of aluminum.
hey, hey.
Jars of mayonnaise, trash. Can't tell if it's trash or not. Oh, the refrigerator. Of course. That was my bad. There's a refrigerator. Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? Who doesn't? Who doesn't enjoy a refreshing sip of water or whatever you're drinking, you know? Cold, of course. As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. That is... Dang. Have you already played Danganronpa 2? I have not. This is my first playthrough. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For some reason, for someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's talked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really, it looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Can you not read? Are you incapable of reading at all? Because those words, I would understand if the words were tiny, but these words are massive. You cannot miss what this is saying. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison. Can I say a spoiler to you? I would... Please don't. But... I mean, I can't really control what happens in chat, so... But I would appreciate it if you didn't. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. That's probably why he has the refrigerator. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The
the octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial. Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Well, he's the ultimate lucky student. Nothing like that would happen. Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if there still is... I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Maybe. I hope Nagito don't die. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's already dead. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Maybe. So now can we look at the bookshelf and explore it? There are a lot of books, blank, blah, blah, blah. The genres and the, so random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now? Yeah, I got a bookshelf full of video games right there, so... I'm a gamer.
I definitely don't know I don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Oh my god. It would go faster if we both, pitched in, but okay, whatever. Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. There might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Okay. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. And even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh. That's a clue, though. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. I think they, either the game glitched or they messed up who was talking. Whatever. That seal.
Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? That is a very good question to ask. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I read that completely wrong. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I was truly a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie?
Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Maybe he is the traitor, who knows?
Hey,
Hi, teammate, did something happen? No, well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in here. In there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here, too. Nagito is lying.
huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Why is that weird?
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
What?
Details about our missing
Oh,
memories.
okay.
Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Probably.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Whose name?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
I mean, probably because he already did this thing. You know, he's kind of a pro at it. At these killing games, even though he died first. Doesn't matter.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, because you said the traitor was still alive, and, you know, he was kind of the first one dead, and... No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. You also want to know what happened to him. Meaning, like, his weight, you know? That's rude, but I kind of want to know, like, what happened. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally... I'm dying, I'm sorry. It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. What? I'm so confused. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Ultimate imposter. I'm not gonna make that joke, but you know the obvious joke I want to make. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, but Byakuya took... So he's alive! Let's go! He's alive! Let's go! So where is he? Who knows? A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Well, you know, you can disappear if you have enough money, and you get a lot of money, so... Unless the Byakuya here is a fake. I'm kind of confused. This is kind of confusing me.
I'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. It's fine. There's still 2 games I have to play. I'm sure we'll figure it out then. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami. Okay, so that person wasn't. Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. So why did he, like, decide to, like, die for us? That doesn't make any sense. Do you want me to explain why? No, that's good. Unless it, like, tells us. Like, does it tell us? Because if so, no. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us this whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fall for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Oh shoot, I don't know. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. But he had that voice nailed perfectly, I will say. So, based on that context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. Gotta go. Alright, see ya, Antor. Hope you have a great rest of your day. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to our memory loss. Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really something like that? Someone like that? Well, obviously, you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Hey, Rumi, hope you're having a good day. Then, we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Alright. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Wait, what do you mean? Time's up? Wait. Excuse me for a moment. Lol? I'm glad, though, that it was shorter than the last investigation. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Yes.
So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Okay. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said the last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? The Monokuma timer? Oh, 2 more days, that thing. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something that could it... do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Yeah. Exactly. Monokuma's a Buddha bear that went wrong. Abso-fucking-lutely. Anyway, that is gonna be where the stream ends. Tomorrow, we're gonna pick up right from here and do the trial for Nagito. And, yeah, I don't know what to say other than thank you for watching. And, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.